Let's get caught up with what's been going on, including Eric, Nomadic Fanatic, and Living Free Mike. All right, I want to remind you to join me tonight for my live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Be there. We're going to talk about Tim's support. That's right, even Sarasota Tim supporters think he's a liar. We'll talk about that tonight, so I hope to see you there. Speaking of the haters in Sarasota Tim, they have done a good job while I was away and getting my eyes done and all their stuff. They have done a great job. They've been putting out the content and continuing to tell the story of our dear Sarasota, boring as hell, repetitive, stuck in Groundhog Day, Tim.
Timmy!
But we won't talk about him right now. We're going to talk about him tonight.
Timmy!
All right, let's buzz through this shit real quick. All right, first we got Danna, Montana Danna. Oh, she finally stopped cleaning and organizing. Yay! And she has a new boo. That's right. Very, very handsome young man. They make a good couple, in my opinion. He's a pilot, so she did go on a little trip with him. Pretty cool stuff. But the thing that excites me the most is Danna is making music again. That's right. She's actually taking the time. She has her little plan that she does for the day. She has to get so many steps in, do exercise, do this, do that. And one of the things that she put on the list to do is make music. Yes, so she will be writing music, recording music, and she does it all, so it does take her time. But yes, I am so happy to see the creative Danna once again. Deborah Dickinson, she had some RV issues. She was driving her in Frugal RV Gal. They were traveling, and her RV kept stalling out and dying, losing power. And when you lose power, you lose everything. Power steering, brakes, all that is gone. So yeah, she didn't have any brakes. Very scary stuff. They managed to limp it somewhere where they got looked at, and she had some distributor problems and all kinds of other stuff. So yes, it is on the mend, and luckily everything went okay. Nobody got hurt. No big major things. Just the usual thing nowadays is waiting for parts. So yes, go over and check out Deborah Dickinson and see all about it. There you go. Next, we have Anna from Anna's Adventures. She has some little stowaways. Yeah, Anna has a mouse problem. Uh-oh. But yeah, that's a common thing for the RVers, it seems, especially when they're out in the middle of nowhere. Yet mice are like, hey, that's a nice place inside, out of the heat, out of the wind, out of the rain, out of the whatever. So yeah, Anna's dealing with mice. But our friend Bunny from Bunny Plays Here, she has a different issue. She has the opposite of mice, and that is kittens. That's right. A mama cat decided, hey, this engine bay here is a real nice place out of the way, under roof, to have me some kittens. So yes, there are kittens in poor Bunny's engine bay. She has been getting everything ready to go on a trip after her and Pops went on the thing, and Pops' van that he just built out took a dump. But yeah, they got that all figured out. So she was getting things ready, getting all his stuff cleaned out of her van and putting her stuff away and getting ready to go on a road trip. And when she was getting stuff ready, she noticed that, yes, there was kittens in her engine. And luckily she did notice it beforehand because, yeah, I had an experience way back yonder when I was a weein', when I was in my 20s. A girlfriend of mine, actually her mother's car broke down, so her mom was using her car to go back and forth to work, and she went out one morning. It was a cold, it wasn't winter, I think it was late in the fall, but the cat climbed up in the engine compartment because it was warm, and it didn't go so well when Mom went out to use the car and started the car. It kind of so luckily for Bunny, she was checking things and getting things ready for a trip and noticed the kittens before nasty stuff happens. Speaking of cats and kittens, Diana, that's right, Blossom, Diana, whatever her name is at the time, Diana and Kitties. I guess she's going to have to change her channel name because one of her cats is missing. That's right. She posted it on her channel, and then finally days later, Nomadic Fanatic, he decided he was going to post about it, and he set up the camera and got alongside his RV and had a nice little crying fit. And you know how he's over dramatic about everything. And then he came up with this something about the cat's missing it, and a Karen probably has it in her. A Karen? Where did that come from? Where is this Karen stuff? You're at Sholo at 7,000 feet out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, with no neighbors and all this. Oh, it's just the perfect place. What is this Karen shit? And where is their basement? And what are you talking about? And besides that, wouldn't it be better that some person found the cat and took it in than a coyote or some other wild animal finding it and destroying it? You just don't make any damn sense, man. But anyway, your over dramatic shit, you might have fooled your little faithful followers and those crocodile tears and all that. You might have fooled them, but you sure as fuck didn't fool me. Excuse me. Didn't fool me. Did he fool you? Leave me a comment below. But the thing is, now that they're so distraught, they loaded up. They're at Sturgis, and they're having a good old time. They're at concerts. I guess there's wherever their campsite is where they're having all these concerts, so it's included in their ticket price. So they're at concerts, and Tater's up there belting out tunes, and he's just singing. He's a little pitchy, if you ask me. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? I'm just a lighting guy. But anyhow, yeah, they're so distraught about the kitties that they're at Sturgis having a great time, just singing away at concerts. Now, our little Tater, he did a little project on Frosty. That's right. He had some little dingy. I mean, this guy, he gets new shit and he just has to fuck with it all the time. He has to taterize everything. There was really nothing wrong with the headlight. Yeah, they were a little dingy, but so what? But anyway, he got new headlights and he's going to sell. That's right. He's going to sell the old ones. But, yeah, well, here.
I'm actually going to put these in the box that the new ones came in, and I'm going to list them on eBay and sell them for like $50. Because I think I spent $75 on the new ones.
$50.
I want you to see the difference here. It's like, there's a difference.
Ooh,
that even shows up in the camera. Horrible. I tried everything to clean these. Now we got brand new lenses. And it just...
But here, just watch what he does coming up here. He just got done saying, I'm going to put these in the box and I'm going to put these up for sale. And just watch what Mr. Hey, I'm going to sell these things does. I'll give you a hint. What does he do with all his food? Throw it on the ground.
Came out really, really well. I also got a new, what do you call this?
And no, that was not me putting anything in. I did not do any kind of audio editing at all. That was the sound that it made when he threw it on the ground. And now he's going to put it in a box and sell it. But hey, he's Tater. He's a good guy. He's just out there trying to live his life. He's not doing anything. And you're just talking about him because you're jealous. Me. I really wish I had $1 for every time somebody came over in the comment and said, you're just jealous. I would be rich, because that is the most, original comment ever on YouTube. Whenever you talk about saying, you're just jealous. Why am I jealous of a pudgy little fuck that dyes his beard and runs around and has a great track record with women? And while we're talking about that, I wasn't going to say anything, but come on. Blossom in her, hi honey, how you doing? Remember the other guy that she did that stuff with? Remember? Oh, hi honey, oh baby, oh honey. And then 3 days later, what do we have? He's so horrible, he was so abusive, he was this, he was that, he was nasty, he was horrible. Well, he was, oh honey, too, just like Eric is. Oh honey, yeah. And we all know people tend to pick the same kind of moron losers over and over and over again. What do you think? Leave me a comment below, please. And as far as the cats go, maybe, just maybe, Camper Van Kevin can get another random photo of some random cat and say, hey, look, just show this and say that the cat was found. Maybe he can get a picture of a fucking, I don't know, maybe a bullfrog and say, hey, look, here, tell him you found the cat. Because, he's a moron too. Speaking of morons, Mikey, Mikey supposedly bought land. And yeah, I guess, I don't know, did he buy it? Is he renting it? Is he, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, Mikey got land and he's getting ready to move. That's right. He's getting ready to move his RV. He's getting shit ready. He's got to move his water tank. And he said, hey, once I get that water moved, I got to move, right?
Got a big day tomorrow, moving the water tote and filling it. And then it's going to be concentrating on securing all this stuff.
The hog pen you live in.
I know. People have been telling me for a while, but I got so much stuff. I got to get another shed.
He's got to get another shed. But yeah, Mikey's getting ready to move. And of course, he did a live stream. And when everybody was asking him, did you put your land up for sale? Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. That'll be later. Which leads to question. Is it even his land to sell? Is he staying on someone else's land? Was he renting the land? Is he squatting on the land? Is it even his land to sell? If he was buying land, I want you to leave me a comment. If you were buying land or you just bought land and you were getting ready to move all your shit, would you not put your land that you are currently on up for sale? Wouldn't you want that money to help fund the new purchase and the move? So leave me a comment below. Do you think the land that Mikey is on at the present time, do you think it is his, that he owns, and he is going to sell it and get the money from it? Or do you think he is staying on someone else's land, either renting or squatting, or maybe it was a rent-to-own deal and he just never paid it off? Or I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? You let me know below in the comments. I would appreciate it. And remember, come tonight, live, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'll talk about the Sarasota Tim and his lovely followers and how they think, even they think, he's a liar. But hey, you don't have to agree with me. That's not the point here. The point is,
I'm BlindViews, and that's how Bandit and I see it.
What we do here is go back.